It's a rainy Saturday morning, but the tile work begins again. Hadn't seen y'all in, what, 3-4 days, I think? That's because we have not been doing any tile work. I'm getting my hair pulled up. Mr. Buddy had to run out of town, and I sure wasn't going to tackle cutting that stuff by myself. I'm actually putting an apron on today. An old one of mine, the one that I normally do crawfish boil in, to try and help protect some clothes. But let me tell y'all where we left you off. Now, I'm going to walk over there and show y'all, and then I can zoom in, see by the way the camera's angled. Okay, when I left y'all, we were right here. I was able to run it all the way to the light socket. But this is what we ended up with, because now we're down to cuts. And this is very important for you guys that want to attempt tile work. I suggest not, but you know. Anyhow, because it was a week today that we started. All right, we got our little pieces cut, right? Well, we thought we were on a roll, like number 4. Let's see. Here's a number 1 and 2. Don't ask me how we got 12. It was supposed to have been 1, and the one that wasn't marked was supposed to be 2, we think. Anyhow, we were so deliriously tired. That was Wednesday, I think. Yeah, last video that went out, so it would have been Wednesday. Well, over there, we have little marks. We're having to cut all these little pieces. Well, we didn't take our pen, marker, whatever, and mark the little squares. 1 and 1. 2, and of course, 2 here, so we could match the tiles up. So we have these little pieces here that we're not throwing away because we may have to use them for the little corners. So we're gonna save those if I don't break them. So yes, moving forward, when you get down to where you've got to make the small cuts, now I didn't see this on a video, it's just in my brain. I suggest mark the little square and then mark your tile so you can match it up, because we've tried to puzzle this in and we don't have a clue where none of them go. So what we're doing now is we're measuring where we're supposed to be. I will be marking, he's cutting, and as he cuts, then I will be taking those and putting them in, and I'll have to back butter most of it. And I found me a good tool, a plastic knife. So I will back butter, but this plastic knife is what allows me to get into the little square of where the tile's supposed to go, because they don't make an actual tool for that. But let me show you what he brought home to me the other day. I'm loving it. He brought me a small one. I don't know where the big, remember that great big hunker one? Well, this is a cheap one because even washing it wants to kind of rust. This was like $2, but it's one that I can handle. And then he brought me these little throwaway little things. So there again, it's something that my hand can hold and work. So yes, as we go, we've learned something. But here he comes in to start measuring. And then while he's getting me a few set up, and I'm going behind marking, I'll move y'all so y'all can see me place those little tiles. But let's hope I can protect my clothes, because that pink shirt I had, yeah, I was kneeling down and I ripped the whole side out with the cabinet. So yeah, we're gonna hope that the apron works and the hair's out of the face. So let me get y'all set up. Okay, he just marked these 2 here. So I've got 1 and 2, and I also put that on the back side of the tile. And what we're gonna try to do is get this whole square here cut, since it's gonna be by pieces, and then start moving across the top. So I'm gonna get a couple of them cut before we start laying them. Buddy's over behind the camera measuring the other stuff. I got quite a few tiles that he cut for me to work with. And he is sounding like he's getting sick, y'all. So a little prayer would be much appreciated. Now, I don't know how much I'm supposed to put on here. I think just a good coat. I think actually putting the big sheets was a little easier. All right, that looks like enough. Oops. Now I got to get it in that hole. And I know this is wrong, but I don't have anything that's got teeth on it. Oops. Oops. Oh, Lord, what a mess. This ain't going to work. Okay, I got to come up with something else. This was working down there, but it ain't working here. So, let me see if I can... Maybe he's got a trick. Got any ideas for getting it inside this little hole? Or do I have to back butter everything?
I'd probably back butter. I mean,
because it ain't wanting to...
You put a little gob there, but I would back butter. Hell, man, smear with your finger. I mean...
Yeah, because it ain't wanting to...
Smear it along the wall there.
Okay. So we're going... Because this is the only one that's by itself.
Well, you got a coat on there where to stick.
Yeah, I want to make
sure
it
sticks. To the wall
sticks.
for that stem.
Good Lord. Maybe I need to invent little bitty skinny trowels. Oh, this is sticking to my finger. Okay. This ain't working. All right. We got to come up with something else. Oh no, that didn't work either. What? There, yeah. I'm only gonna be able to do the back of that tile, cause it's gonna squish everywhere. Oh well, now this ain't so bad like that. Okay. Make sure it's all on here good. I don't remember which way it went. I think you put your cut to the light switch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
That's what I thought. Well, this thing's in my way. Hang on a minute. Get down there. All right. And I've been dreading this little bitty one. I ain't gonna lie. I've been dreading it. Let me see some. Okay. See, it's squeezing out. That's what you want, because you want to make sure that you got it good and tight. All right, let me try to put one in here.
Get my measuring tape.
It's gonna be fine. I found working at the bottom run, if I lift it up to the right spacer, it allows me to get a correct space here in the center. I don't know what I did.
Must have slipped or something.
Oh, never mind. I see my problem.
I got it, she said.
I see it now. That star I moved on me. Yeah, we level. Okay.
Love it. She love it.
Yeah, that star lifted it up and I didn't see that. All right, so we can push. Let me get that stuff out though. All right. Let's move to the next one. I am on the money.
She on the money, she
I'm
said.
on the money.
She on the money, honey. On the money, honey.
What in the world was I thinking? What?
Try to tell you, but you don't listen. You don't listen at all.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me clean my little level off. Well, skipping.
Got a piece of ceramic in my finger. I got it out though.
Did you really?
Yep.
Oh.
Feels good.
No, I don't imagine it feels good. Okay, I'm gonna assume.
Really good.
Yep, that's right. So, well, these things some of this banding on these are not like stuck real well. You know them, what is that, netting or?
Yeah.
They horrible. I mean, horrible. You almost have to invent your own spacing.
On what?
When they, that netting is too loose between the two,
Yeah.
you gotta, invent your own.
Yeah. You better be watching it when it gets there, huh?
Yep. About as level as you gonna get, Lippy. We got a whole bunch of ones and a bunch of twos. What did he do? I'm gonna assume, let's see, this is that corner I hate. I'm gonna assume that this, okay, yeah, that goes there. And, oh my. Oh boy. That's gonna be interesting.
Here.
You want to put your weight on it? Put 235 pounds on there. I'm level.
Level.
Yep.
Damn sure got it made.
I ain't asking nobody for nothing. If I can't get it on my own. I do believe grouting was the messiest. And I've washed. I got to wash some more. This was a horrible mess. And then again, I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm very proud of the outcome. Buddy came in. Oop, I do see a boo-boo right there. Well, since George was keeping me company, let me move y'all and I can show you my boo-boo and I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix it before I go clean things. Right here, I totally missed this. So, Bud's going to open my can up. I'm glad I looked at that. And we both looked at it twice. And now I got to go back and clean it all up.
Smush it in.
Yeah, I am. I got to get it smushed down first. Let's see. There we go. Oh, got it turned wrong. Did I get it? Yep.
One spot down there still.
Where?
To the left, right there.
Oh, right here? Okay.
Yep.
This stuff is a mess to work with, y'all. And it's probably the operator too. Maybe it was a good thing I forgot to turn the camera on. Okay. I'm gonna do a rag. And I found taking my finger that's wet, kind of like you do caulking, that's how I've been trying to clean up my lines. I bet I'm gonna polish for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not that bad though. It doesn't have much grit on it.
Well,
But I've
good.
washed it
Save
3 times. Yeah, I've done washed this wall 3 times. So if y'all decide to do this, be prepared that grouting. Now, was it the easiest? Most definitely. Was it the messiest? Absolutely. So I'm going to get everything cleaned up and just kind of keep paying attention. I may have to go in. They do say that it's okay to go back in and touch up if need be. Oh, this is pulling my hair. And I think it's shower time and resume in the morning. Mr. Buddy is starting to feel worse, so yeah. So if he can get about 9 sheets cut, if we can make it through that, then I can handle everything else. But guys, remember I always said you only fail if you don't try. Well, I tried. I took on this challenge. And Mr. Buddy did all the cutting. He did measuring. But I laid every tile. I did the mortar, I did the tile, and I did the grout. And I am very proud of myself. Now, I know where there's about 6 little bitty boo-boos no one would see. I know because I kept fooling with it because I allowed my mortar to dry and I was just, a hair off. But I went heavy with the grout. So hopefully that hides it. And I actually think that it did. It just stands out right now. So we will resume tomorrow, Sunday. You will not see today's video, which is Saturday, until tomorrow. And then Sunday's video, you will see Monday. Because we still have painting. I have painting to do. He has trim to do. And a magazine box to build. So we still have a little ways to go. But I think by Wednesday, at the latest, the kitchen will be put back together. And we'll be back in business. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow. One side is done.